Hello and welcome to Photo Feedback Forum. My name is Dak, and in this episode we're going to take a look at this image right here. This was sent in by Paul. Thank you so much, Paul, for sharing this image with us. Paul did not leave a portfolio link, so Paul, if you have one, leave a link down in the description so we can see some of your other photos. Before we get going, if there's a photo you'd like me to critique, please use this link here or it's in the description. Fill out the form, get me that photo. Okay, here we go. We are looking at a lovely little quiet scene. We're going to start off with composition, and I'm really liking the just obviously this strong leading line here. We got the sun on the rule of thirds. That's working out really well. Sun balances this over here. All of that works quite well. Yeah, maybe a little too much sky for me. I think we lop that off. Make this a probably 16 by 9, make it cinematic. I think that would increase the storytelling vibe, the actual feel of this image a little more. It would immerse the viewer more in the image if it was cropped a bit. Loving the spider webs throughout. I don't know if you took the time to get any close-ups or macros of those, but there is a lot of web action there. There's probably some other shots you can get. The fishing rod, just not in the best spot. Obviously, if it was here, it would probably interfere with the sun. If it was here, it might seem a little weird off to the side, but the fact is, we're covering up part of it. I think we need to see all of the rod and reel or none of the rod and reel. I do like that it's there. I think that does help with the story. It just bugs me that we can't see the whole thing. Again, not sure where the best location would be. I'm guessing here. You'd have to try it to find out. So, all that said, I'm going to give this a 17 for composition. Lighting, very nice lighting. You handled this well. Obviously, staring into the sun. Just some great detail in the grain, which was fabulous, and nice and sharp. Goes into this nice fog bank back here, so the aperture was handled well to give us this this lighting. Nice, warm. You see the somewhat soft edges on the shadows there, but it's overall it just has a nice feel. So I gave it an 18. Technical, also an 18 for some of those same reasons. Good sharpness. The lighting was handled well. Aperture, I think, really helps with the story. So all the technical stuff, I think works well. Impact for me, it's not super impactful. So I'm giving it a 16. And again, not every photo has to have 20s across the board for everything. I'm giving it a 17 for story. I think just the mirror glass finish on the lake, very nice reflections. The rod and reel, again, not an optimal spot for me, but it does help with the story. It just the warm light hitting all over here. All of that, I think, works to tell a nice peaceful story. So collectively, this one's going to get an 86. I did play around with it to see what would happen if it was cropped differently. I went with a vertical crop to kind of to get rid of the fishing rod, and it just doesn't work as well as your original here. So then I went, as I mentioned before, lopping off part of the top to make it cinematic. That's going to give us, I mean, this out of the way, it's going to give us this, which I think is more immersive. Here's the original full screen, and then here is 16 by 9 crop. I just lost my light. Sure where we left off. So here's a vertical crop. Here is a 16 by 9 pano crop, which I think is more immersive, brings us into the scene more. Here's the original full screen, and here is the 16 by 9 crop. Also gives us even a little more detail down here in that spider web, which is my favorite of the spider webs that are around. This one's okay, but this one, that's the favorite. So anyway, consider a closer or a 16 by 9 crop, and get this printed out. Look great over the sofa. All right. Thanks again, Paul, for sending this in. If you have a photo you'd like me to take a look at, please fill this form out and get me that image. Thank you so much. See ya.